It's Saturday. So I just finished up here at the funeral. Have one of those buttermints in my mouth. Those are so good. Anyways, as I've mentioned in a past video, my friend Lisa's mom passed away. So today was the funeral, and that was a very nice service. They had a good amount of people that showed up, so that was very nice. And then I love that they had lunch right here at the funeral home. I know they've been to a couple of funerals that have been that way. It's so nice that you don't have to go travel somewhere else to go try to find the restaurant and do all that. It's good weather. I don't have to worry about rain or anything and being in and out of the rain, but I still just like being in one location. I had a very, very nice little lunch with sandwiches and vegetables and fruit and some cookies, and everything was fresh and soft and tasty. So, good stuff. So that's what took care of this morning. Now I'll go home and see if I have time to make some chicken soup. That's going to be the soup for this week. That's my plan. So that's it. That's it for the moment. Get a picture of the sun. I haven't seen it in 2 days. It's supposed to rain again in another hour or so. So we've got all dark skies over there. Looks like the way the clouds are moving, they're moving this way. So we have a little bit of blue sky there. It's clouding up over there again now too. So, other than that, it was nice to see the sun today. Happy Tuesday. Oh yeah, so I took a picture of the sun like 5 minutes ago and now it's gone. So, at least I got to see it for a few minutes today. First time in a long time. I should say a couple days ago I did see it. I came downstairs, it was the morning, opened the blinds, and there was the sun. I was like, yay! Went and turned on the computer, and by the time I went back in the kitchen to make breakfast, it was cloudy. I'm like, okay, I know I saw the sun. My husband said, yeah, I saw it too. I'm like, all right, it wasn't a figment of my imagination. It was there. And the computer said it was going to be cloudy that day, and then it was. And it rained. So we've had lots of rain the last few days. So it was kind of cute. I saw the sun this morning. I was like, woo! So I think it was out there for maybe half an hour. I was hoping. But then my daughter said, nah, Mom, it's supposed to rain by like 11 again. I'm like, oh, all right. So in that respect, maybe I should have worn my other coat that had a hood on it, because there's an umbrella in the car here somewhere. But I usually just run between the raindrops with my coat with my hood up if I need to, but that's all right. Anyways, on my way to a mammogram. I'll get this over and done with. Let's see how this is going to go. A little nervous just because of my midline scar. Don't know how that is going to affect it at all or not. I've had many mammograms, so I know how it goes, know how it feels, how it works. But they kind of have a rubber piece kind of like under the boob that kind of, like bring it up, but actually no, that's one that goes on top. So your boob sits on a plate. And then they have the rubber piece that goes on top and swishes down. So this morning in the shower I was thinking about that. I'm like, ooh, the port on the other side. Again, obviously people with ports get mammograms, so they've got to have the knowledge of how to do that. So I'm just praying that the person that does mine today has that knowledge, will know, so everything will go smoothly and painlessly. And usually I don't mind mammograms. I can tolerate high pain even that way. They do their normal squishing, and I'm all like, yeah, you can go some more if you want to. And they're like, oh, okay. And they do some more. They're like, wow. So it's been fine. But it's been many years since I've had one again, which should be okay. Again, with my CEA numbers and all that, everything being so low and all that, I'm not worried about anything. And again, I'm assuming the lump that they saw in the CT scan is the same one I've had since I was 30. So, shouldn't be any big thing. It's just a matter of getting it done. Going to a different place this scar, the pain with that, and then and then the port and how that's gonna go. So I'll let you know. All right, I'm here at the clinic. It's actually my dermatology clinic, but I've never been here for radio. I haven't been here for a mammogram, so I don't know if it's the same department as CT scan or not. So we'll find out. But dark skies behind me, so I won't doubt, I won't be surprised if it's raining when I come out. So let's see how this goes. Here's the mammogram room. Technician had to step out for a moment to clarify something on how to do a test for me, but it's the machine that does all the squishing. And then over there is where they stand behind that little shield for their protection. Mammogram is done. Surprisingly, it's not raining out here. Although it is very cloudy, like it could rain any minute, so I forgot to check the time. It went quickly, so that was good. The technician asked if I was there for any particular reason, and I mentioned that the CT scan did mention it found a lump in the left breast. I said I'm assuming it's the same lump that I've had since I was 30, so I'm not concerned about it. So my oncologist wasn't concerned about it. He's just like, just get your mammogram done. And so she said, ooh, well, okay, there's protocol they have to do though. So she had to go talk to her supervisor just to make sure if the mammogram would be enough or if they needed to do a full workup, which I'm assuming would include an ultrasound. So I was like, all right, well, we'll see how this goes. If I am just going to be able to have my mammogram and be done, or if they could squeeze me in with the other, or if I have to come back. But she came back in and she said, oh, no, they said that, yeah, it's been there for a long time, so they're not worried either. So, yay! Happy about that. So, yeah, then she got me done all nice and quickly. It was awesome. The normal, for those of you who haven't had a mammogram, you're still doing the 3 shots on each side. It's all I don't know, electronic. It's all digital now. So they don't even have to, they used to have to put in the x-ray slide, the film, and then take that out and put another one, and they had to put magnets on the shelf where they rest your breast. They would put a magnet on there so that they would say, left breast, right breast, and then which position it was in. None of that anymore either. So she got me all kind of set up, and we go behind the shield, take a breath and hold it, and then the part on the top that took the picture actually moved. So I could, it kind of beeped. It was like beep, 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 and then it was done. So that was nice. And they have like the automatic release now. When the picture is done, the shelf lifts up that squishes you. So you're not squished for too long type of thing. So that was good. And then on my right side, she was like, I'm gonna have to go over your port a little bit, but I'll go slow. And I thought, oh, okay, because it's still like it's pushing it. I mean, it's still sensitive, and that I was kind of wondering how that was going to work. But again, I figured, people have ports these days. They get mammograms. So it was good. I didn't feel it. There was no pain. And same with my midline incision. I mean, again, I know you're not really near there, but even still, maybe on the one, on the left side, I might have felt it, but I didn't have any pain at all. So thankful, thankful for that. So another thing done, tick, done, check it off the list. Now I just love to get that colonoscopy done. I had written a message on Friday to the surgeon's nurse saying, just FYI, I haven't gotten called yet from scheduling, and I'm wondering if you guys if you recommend anybody, there at St. Luke's that, I could call myself and make an appointment. Got a response back on Monday saying that, it looks like the colonoscopy nurses, the radiology, what department is that? The nurses are looking it over at scheduling, and that they should be calling, and they still haven't. So maybe today I will just call, because the order's already in for it, so I can just call and see. Like I said, one of my friends recommended a doctor, so I can see if he has any openings before the end of the year. Because the thing is too, I'm like, next week's Thanksgiving, so I mean, people take off, and then next month is Christmas. So again, you got a lot of the holidays in here, and everybody trying to use up their like medical account stuff before the end of the year. So It's kind of like us too. It's like, all right, yeah, with our deductible pretty much being met, and like I said, for the family, we only have like $500 left for that. So same thing. Cassie has a test that she's got to go to again, another test for her, and Wayne needs a colonoscopy. So we're hoping to get all that done before the end of the year this year, because like I said, that's $10,000 out of pocket. That's a lot. And next year we start all over. So we're trying to get everything in too. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna run some errands. I forgot the plastic bags again. They're piled up in the garage, so I figured too, well, next time I go out, well, yeah, I had that mammogram coming up. I'll take the bags. I forgot the bags. But I need to stop at the store. We're out of bread. And I need some more mascara. So I'll pick that stuff up. And a couple things I have that I'm going to drop off at Goodwill. I thought about, what was the other one? Salvation Army. But that's a little further away. Goodwill is, on my way. So we're just going to stop there. Little by little, get stuff done. Anyways, that's it for the moment. Editing Jenny here. So I realized as I'm going through my footage that I didn't give the results of my mammogram. They did tell me when I was finished with the testing that they would have the results in the same day. And I was like, wow, really? It takes a week to get CT scan results, but for mammogram, you could get them the same day. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna, hold my breath waiting for results, put it that way, that if it took a day or two or whatever, that would be fine. But I actually did get my results that afternoon, and everything came back fine. So, yay. That was good. Just good to know, good to get it out of the way, even though that's what I thought it would be. But I also did call the GI Associates number and asked them about a colonoscopy, and they were able to get me in December, so I'm happy about that. And my husband had also called, and he was able to get an appointment also in December. At first they said they were kind of backed up until March, but then they found an appointment in December for him in a different clinic. So yay! And then as you can see behind me, the snow is all melted. Grass is green. So yeah, it melted. I was surprised even on the grass. It melted on the road quickly, but even on the grass. So just now gray, overcast skies as per usual. Happy Thursday! It snowed. First snow of the year. And we must have a new snowplow company because this is the first time ever they actually put poles here. They even put a pole like right up next to the fence. Along the sidewalk. Normally I don't have poles along the sidewalk. I'll have them at the very... no, not even at the very end. Jeepers creepers, they put them even all around the side of the yard. Normally when they snowplow, they put all the snow up, they push it this way up into the yard. So that's not going to be helpful. Normally they just need them around the green electrical boxes there so they don't hit those. But same, even over here, they push the snow all the way up here. Huh! Well, that's interesting. Holy smokes! They put them all up around there too? Where do they think they're going to go with the snow when they plow? And then even up along here. We've got a big area. This is where they put all the snow. Well, they'll learn. All right. Thought I would get a walk in today. 37 degrees out. Time to break out the sweatshirts. Didn't wear one yesterday and I was a little cool in the house. I put on a t-shirt. Should have worn long sleeves, but today the sweatshirt came out. So that's all right. 37, I say that already, 37 out here. So hats on, winter coats on, gloves need to be on. So it snowed this morning. It was blowing sideways when I got up by like 8:30. So for the morning commute, I know they had snow. Wayne said it was kind of slippery on the way in. But they got the roads plowed and everything. So main roads are good. And even the forecast said it was mainly the snow would stick on the grass, not the ground. The ground still warm enough that it will melt at all. So that's all right. That's good. As I mentioned, Monday I had my mammogram, and Monday morning and before the mammogram I kind of had some twinges in the tummy, and I was like, there's no reason I should have a blockage. It's nothing I think that I ate or whatever, and so I took a Sprite with me anyways, but I thought, well, I didn't want to drink the Sprite before the mammogram because I didn't want to be burping during the mammogram. So after the mammogram I had it, and I did my shopping, and I went to Meijer, ran one little errand and stuff, came home, and later that afternoon again, yeah, my stomach it kept hurting, it didn't go away. So I drank another 4 ounces of magnesium citrate, and I had that, and it was clearing me out. It did its job. I still had a little bit of an ache. So it was different. I didn't get the really huge bad ache that I do when I get blockages. I wasn't laid out with this one. Didn't have to spend time on the couch. I did around 11 p.m. I thought, I'll go lay down. Sitting, at least, I was fine. When I was sitting at my computer, I didn't really feel anything. I was fine. But when I would stand up and like walk to the bathroom or walk to the kitchen or whatever, it was like, this is hurting. And I'm like, what the heck? Once again, don't know why. Don't know what caused it. I didn't even have like a whole lot of anything. I didn't have any intuition of saying, hey, you should stop eating whatever. I don't know. But it lasted really like 2 days. I laid on the couch from 11 to 1, like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. And when I was on my side, it hurt. But then I laid on my back, and then I was fine. And, oh, you guys could have just stayed. I was hoping. A bunch of ducks in the lawn, eating the birdseed. Thinking if I don't look at them, and I'm just kind of like, they'll just stay nice and comfy. They don't have to fly to the water. That's all right. But anyways, yeah, I went to the couch, laid on my side. It hurt. Sometimes if I lay down and I'm in a different position and I kind of roll around, that too kind of moves the intestines. And then they kind of clear themselves. They feel better. This time laying on my side hurt. Laying on my back was okay. And I may have fallen asleep for a little bit. It took me a long time, but by 1 o'clock I'm like, all right, let me try to go to bed. And I was fine and I slept. And the next morning I woke up and I wasn't 100%. I still had an ache across the abdomen. Don't know why. Again, and that hasn't happened before, where it's lasted 2 days. Hopefully my camera is clear because it's drizzling out here now. And let's see. See my phone getting wet. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. I'll be through a haze. I'll be through the raindrops. But anyways, yeah, again, so another something new, something different, where it lasted all through yesterday. The whole day again. It was just I had a little bit of ache. It was just off. So I kept it light yesterday. I had breakfast. I felt good in the morning. Didn't have any pain. I thought, okay, cool. I did some exercising because I hadn't done that in 3 days. And I'm like, that felt good. I'm like, okay. Then I had breakfast. And an hour later, I had stomach ache. And my jeepers. And with the magnesium citrate pretty much having cleared me out, I'm like, what's in there? What's causing the pain? Like, hopefully I don't have a hernia. But I had some like sweet potato fries for lunch, and that was it. And then at dinner I had a really small saucer of a frozen meal of like noodles and vegetables. And those are all fine. I didn't have any extra pain after eating or anything. But this morning I was good. Finally. Phew. 100%. Did some more exercising this morning. That felt good. Had breakfast. Okay, I'm not gonna think anything's okay until I have breakfast and then see. Then I did. I had breakfast, and that's okay. I don't have any pain. So yay! Finally, I feel back to normal again. So that's good. It's one of those, people, those other people that have been like, oh, things have been, too good for too long, something's gonna happen. I've never been one of those people. It's been like, no, things can just keep going good. It's okay. Yeah, and with this, with my blockages, it's like, yeah, I think it's been about a month. I've been doing pretty good. I haven't had anything happen. And then sure enough, I get the ache. I'm like, really? It didn't have to be that way. I could go longer. I could just not have one again, which would be nice. Obviously, it's not going to be. But I could still go way far and few between with these things. So that's how it's been going here, but I'm glad to be feeling better. So thought we'd get out here and get a walk in, because same the last couple days it's been, cloudy and rainy on and off. And today I didn't know, like I said, this morning it getting blown sideways. But this should be it. Like I said, yeah, maybe a little drizzly here for a little bit, but then it'll clear up. We'll just have our dry weather. That's the way it goes here. So anyways, I think that'll be it for this week. Tomorrow's Friday. Nothing going on. Saturday, don't have any plans. Sunday, the girls want to do something. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. And it'll be nice. It'll be a fun thing. If it does, then obviously I will videotape it and show you. And if it doesn't, well, then we'll have a quiet weekend. But anyways, that's it. I hope you are all doing well. You're feeling well. Thanks for joining me on my walk. And you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.